You know what's strange? Two people can earn the same amount of money, same job, same salary, same opportunities. One of them constantly feels stressed, anxious, always behind. The other feels calm, in control, like money isn't haunting them. Same income, a completely different experience. So what's actually going on? Because if money problems were just about math, most people wouldn't have them. You could fix everything with a spreadsheet. But that's not how it works. Money problems aren't created in your bank account. They're created in your head. And I know this because I used to live it. I used to avoid checking my balance. Bills felt like threats. Every unexpected expense felt like proof that I was failing at life. I wasn't irresponsible. I wasn't lazy. I just had this constant tight feeling in my chest whenever money came up. And then something changed. Not my income, not my job, not my savings. I did one thing differently, just once. And after that, money stopped feeling like this constant enemy chasing me. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what that one thing is, plus the mindset shifts that make it actually work. This isn't budgeting advice. This isn't make more money nonsense. This is about removing the one behavior that quietly keeps most people stuck in money stress forever. Before we get to the solution, you need to understand something. Money stress isn't caused by lack of money. It's caused by avoidance. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a relationship problem with money. They avoid looking at it. They avoid thinking about it. They avoid feeling the emotions that come with it. Think about it. How many times have you let bills sit unopened? Delayed checking your account? Felt your stomach drop before logging into your bank app? That reaction right there? That's not about numbers. That's your nervous system. Your brain has associated money with danger, shame, or failure, so it tries to protect you by avoiding it. But avoidance doesn't remove the problem. It feeds it, because what you avoid starts controlling you. Here it is. The thing that changes everything. You need to sit down and look at your financial reality without reacting. Just once. No fixing, no judging, no spiraling. Just look. Your balance, your debts, your expenses. Not to solve anything, not to beat yourself up, just to see it. This sounds simple, but psychologically, it's massive. Because most people have never actually done this calmly. They look while panicking. Or they glance and immediately distract themselves. Or they look with self-hatred running in the background. That doesn't count. This time, you look like you're reading the weather. Neutral, observant, present. Why does this matter so much? Because money anxiety survives on unknowns. The moment you clearly see the numbers, your brain stops filling the gaps with worst-case scenarios. Even bad numbers feel lighter once they're clear. Clarity creates control. Here's the part nobody tells you. Your brain can handle bad news. What it can't handle is uncertainty. When you don't look at your finances, your mind imagines them as worse than they actually are. That imagined version becomes the threat you're running from. But when you face reality, calmly, something flips. Your nervous system realizes, I'm not in danger. I'm just uncomfortable. And discomfort is survivable. That alone reduces money stress dramatically. Not because the problem vanished, but because you stopped letting fear run the show. Most people treat money like a moral judgment. Low balance equals I'm failing. Debt equals I'm irresponsible. Savings equals I'm worthy. That mindset keeps you stuck. Money is not a verdict on your character. It's information. That's it. Numbers don't mean you're good or bad. They just tell you where you are. The moment you stop attaching your self-worth to your finances, you can actually improve them, because shame makes you hide, and hiding makes things worse. And here's the part most people miss. Seeing the numbers isn't the finish line. It's the starting point. Once you actually know where you stand, something important happens. You're no longer guessing. You're no longer reacting emotionally. You're finally making decisions from reality instead of fear. And from here, you suddenly have options. Some people realize they need structure, so they start budgeting, slowly, without turning it into punishment. Just simple awareness. What comes in, what goes out, and where the leaks are. Others realize they don't have a spending problem. They have a planning problem. So they start thinking in timelines instead of impulses, monthly instead of daily, long-term instead of right now. For some, this moment becomes a mindset shift. Money stops being something to avoid or feel ashamed of and starts becoming something to work with, something neutral, something you can improve step by step. The point isn't to have the perfect system immediately. The point is that once you face the truth, you're no longer stuck. You can choose a strategy, you can adjust it, you can change it later. But none of that is possible until you stop avoiding the numbers and actually look. People think overspending ruins them. It's not overspending, it's avoidance. Late fees, missed opportunities, stress-driven decisions. Avoidance costs more than mistakes ever will. Facing your money once a week for 10 minutes saves you years of stress. Not because you become perfect, but because nothing is festering in the dark anymore. Avoiding money feels comfortable at the moment. Checking it feels uncomfortable. But here's the trade-off most people don't realize. Short-term comfort creates long-term anxiety. Short-term discomfort creates long-term calm. The calm you're looking for doesn't come from ignoring reality. It comes from knowing exactly where you stand. That's control. And control is calming. This is important. Do not try to fix everything immediately. That's another trap. Once you've looked at your financial reality calmly, stop. Let your nervous system settle. Then ask one simple question. What's the next small step that actually matters? Not 5 steps, not a master plan. One small, clear move. Cancel one useless subscription, set one reminder, pay one bill, move one small amount to savings. That's it. Momentum comes from clarity, not pressure. Most money advice tells you to hustle harder, budget perfectly, optimize everything. But none of that works if you're still emotionally avoiding your finances. You can't manage what you're afraid to look at. The real breakthrough isn't discipline. It's emotional neutrality. The moment money stops feeling like a threat, you make better decisions automatically. Here's what actually changes when you do this once. You stop seeing yourself as someone who's bad with money and start seeing yourself as someone who knows their numbers. That identity shift is powerful. People who know their numbers don't panic. They don't avoid it. They don't spiral. They respond. Same income, different behavior, different results. Here's what I want you to do. Sometime in the next 24 hours, sit down. Open your bank app or spreadsheet. Look at everything calmly for 10 minutes. No fixing, no judging, no distractions. Just look. Then walk away. That one act alone will reduce your money stress more than months of motivational content. If this hit home, do me a favor. Like the video, it helps more than you think. Subscribe if you want more psychology-based clarity like this. And I want you to comment below, what emotion comes up when you think about money? Just name it, because awareness is where control begins. Try this once. Watch how fast things start to shift. Drop a like, share this video, and subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you in the next one.